Hi guys, it's Hani here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm gonna show you how to make royal icing poinsettia flowers. They are really easy to make. You can make these ahead of time, use them to decorate cupcake, cakes, cookies and different desserts. These are my piping guides. I'm going to quickly laminate them with the tape, just so we protect the surface and we can reuse this in another project. Now to make these flowers I like to use flower nails. Some people like to pipe the flowers directly on a flat surface. I find flower nail works better for me. So you want to have a piece of double-sided tape on the flower nail so you can stick the guide, and another piece on top of the guide so you can put the wax paper squares on top and they're not gonna fly anywhere. To pipe the flowers I'm gonna be using leaf tip. In this tutorial I'm using Wilton 352. This is the royal icing that I made. I colored it with some red food coloring and this is the consistency I'll be using. So here again are all the tools: wax paper squares. We're also going to need a piping bag fitted with a leaf tip and filled with royal icing. And here is the flower nail fitted with a piping guide and also a piece of double-sided tape on top. If you haven't worked with the leaf piping tip, this is what the icing comes out if you are holding it this way. And if you're holding it this way, it comes out like this. So from this we'll get that you need to hold your piping bag with a point facing up. So now we can start piping the leaves, or in this case these are the petals of the flower. You could also choose white royal icing to make the flower and then perhaps airbrush the center with some gold or silver. If you are into silver and white Christmas theme, I think it will look really pretty. Here I wanted to show you what I was doing. So notice what I'm doing with the piping tip. I'm going up and down, creating ruffles. This gives the flower or petals nice dimension, as opposed to if you're just dragging the icing out, it comes out flat. So you can watch, I'm piping, stop, piping and pull, piping, pull, piping, pull. When I say pull, you're gonna stop piping and just kind of drag the icing into the point. Now for the wavy one, notice that the tip of the piping tip is moving up and down. You can also regulate the frequency of these ruffles. So you can do whichever you like. I really like the fuller ones, so that's what I'll be doing. Okay, here I'm gonna add another layer of petals, and I'm gonna start between the two petals that we did previously. You wanna make them smaller, obviously, because they're gonna sit on top. You don't want them to overlap with the bottom layer. To pipe the center, I'm using a piping bag fitted with a small round piping tip, and I colored my royal icing with some yellow food coloring. Now that these are dry, we can peel off the wax paper and you're ready to use these flowers. What's great about these, you can make these ahead of time. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, they store really well. Store them in an airtight container layered between pieces of paper towel, and you can also throw in some food grade Gilica cell packets to prevent moisture getting to these. Here is the proof that these really last long time. These are the royal icing holly leaves I made last year for Christmas, and you can see they are perfectly fine. I'm gonna be using these for some decorations this year. And that's how you make royal icing poinsettia flowers. You can also use these to decorate pretty gingerbread houses. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my other video tutorials I've posted. See you next time.